So as Jesus was headed up to Jerusalem, there was a very rich man named Zacchaeus who really wanted to see him. The problem was the guy was short, and so he climbed up into a sycamore tree in the area where he knew that Jesus was going to pass and waited for him. Well, when Jesus passed by, he saw him up in the tree and he said, "Zacchaeus, get down, get down. I need to eat dinner with you tonight." So Zacchaeus hurried and got down, and everyone started to complain, "Why is Jesus going to eat dinner, going to be a guest of this bad guy, of this sinner?" And immediately Zacchaeus, he said, "Look, Lord, whatever I've taken from the poor, I'm going to give it back. And if I've cheated anybody, I'll give the poor half of everything that I own. And if I've cheated anybody, I'm going to pay him back fourfold." And Jesus said, "Zacchaeus, okay. Like, salvation has come to your house tonight. You are a son of Abraham, and the Son of Man has come to seek and save that which was lost." And so then he went on to those who were standing nearby, and he told them a parable. And he said, the kingdom of heaven is like a man of noble birth. And I should say that he told them this story because they thought that the kingdom of God was going to come immediately when he got to Jerusalem. But he said, no, here's the story. He said, the kingdom of heaven is like a man of noble birth who was going to go away to a far country to kind of receive his own kingdom to reign over. And before he went, he called together 10 of his servants, and he said, "Look, I'm going to get each of you a mina," which was an amount of money worth about 4 months' wages, "and I want you to do business while I'm gone with it." And he went off. Well, while he was gone, other people around, the citizens, they were complaining. They said, "Send a delegation after him. Tell him we don't want him to reign over us." And he went away, got his kingdom. He came back, and he said, "Okay, let's call the servants and get a report. How did everyone do?" One servant came up and he said, "Look, from your mina, I made 10 more, 10 times the profit." He said, "Awesome, good work. You were a faithful servant. Here is 10 cities for you to be in charge of." "Great." Another one came up and said, "I made 5 times what you gave me." "Awesome. Here's 5 cities for you to be in charge of." And then another came and said, "Look, here's your mina back. I kept it for you in a handkerchief. I knew that you were kind of a hard guy, that a lot of times you reap what you don't sow, and you take for where you didn't even deposit, and so I'm just going to give you this back." He said, "Oh yeah, you wicked servant. If you knew that I was like that, why didn't you just at least deposit it in the bank so that it would draw interest while I was gone?" It's like, take the mina from this guy, give it to the one who has 10. Everybody around's like, "That guy already has 10. Why are you giving it to him?" So Jesus says, "Look, to him who has, more will be given. But to the one who doesn't have, even what he had will be taken away and given to the one that has." So that story. And then at the end, he says, the ruler said, of noble birth, he said, "Bring those citizens to me that didn't want me to reign over them. Slay them before me." So that's the end of the story. That is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 19. You can look it up. And thanks for watching.